This is Paul. Yes. hmm just looking through this Bible in Genesis, right? Um, chapter 28, um, verse 11. And he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night because the sun was set. And he took of the stones of that place and put them for his pillows, and lay down in that place of sleep. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth. And the top of it reached to the heaven, and behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham, thy father, and the God of Isaac, the land wherein thou liest. To thee will I give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth. And thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land, for I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of. And Jacob awaked out of his sleep, and he said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid, and said, How dreadful is this place! This is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. And Jacob rose up early in the morning, and took the stone that he had put for his pillows, and set it for a pillar, poured oil upon the top of it, and he called the name of that place Bethel. But the name of that city was called Luz at the first. And Jacob vowed, saying, If God will be with me, and will keep me in this place that I go, and will give me bread to eat and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall the Lord be my God. And this stone which I have set for a pillar shall be God's house. And of all that shalt give me, I will surely give the tenth unto thee. Now this ladder, yes, where Jacob was dreaming a dream, and he could see the angels of God ascending and descending on it. Yes, you know, that's quite a promise for Jacob. Yes, it was. Now let's say that you decided that you were going to deaden the lives of citizens. And this idea of dreaming, I've had some dreams. Some of them have been manufactured. Some of them have been really controlled because of the use of technology. Yeah. And the thought of you knowing anything in my mind causes me a considerable amount of concern. Now, your use of lithium products, yes, and then various types of broadband or electricity, yeah. Well, you just said you had to know. Now, last night I was dreaming a dream, yes, and I thought somebody was using my brain. You know, what if there were this real ladder, yes, where Jacob was at, yes. And he did see in his dream the angels that were ascending and descending on it. You know, this thought of knowing what happens after a person dies. Yes, I think some of your dogs. Yes, thought that a corpse doesn't actually think after death. Yes. Now I know you had to do a large amount of experimentation to get these clones right. And the thought was, well, not only are we manufacturing sex puppets, yes, because we're being paid millions. We need to know what happens in the human mind when you're asleep. Oh, now, why don't you get me the cemetery, Sheriff, and then get me all of the monster clan, Pooch, and all the little leprechauns? Yes. that thought having sex with a corpse was a great idea because you used the excuse, oh, I was drunk. I had a lizard in my rectum. I'm an Illuminatist. Yes. And in my family, right now, we have sex with corpses. You know, it's quite a promise here. Yes. Mhm. Jacob vowed a vow, saying, "If God will be with me and will keep me in this way, yeah, that I will go. I will eat the bread that you give me, and I will wear the clothing that you give me. Yes, and if you increase my, excuse me, Judge, were you or your dog having sex with corpses?"